talk a little gossip every now and then. Smell that ham cooking in the kitchen, a brand new sunrise in the sky. Sitting on a front porch, minding all your business. What a way to make the day go by.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hello there. Good morning and welcome to the Front Porch. My name's Kenny Dean along with Scott Blake. I was thinking to add a bunch of names, and then, of course, our old buddy in there, Ryan Fuller.
Add a bunch of names.
Yeah, like Market, Meat Man, now.
Greatest and all this.
No, that ain't even close.
Oh, okay.
Hey, good morning to you there, Reverend Gerald Carnes.
Good morning to you. Hope you're doing well today.
Man, we're getting our week started with you from Duncan Memorial and then Sunday Level Cutoff. And what's going on at the churches this week, buddy?
Well, this week we have here at Duncan, we'll have our Wednesday night Bible study at 6 o'clock, and then have a choir practice after that. If anybody would like to join us, we'd love to have you. But we do have a couple of events coming up in the near future that I'd like to make everyone aware of and invite everyone to attend. First of all, on March the 27th, that'll be Friday night at 6:30. The Fever Quartet will be here in concert, and looking forward to a great evening with them. The concert admission is free, but we will be taking a free will offering for them, but that's certainly not required. So you can just come and enjoy the singing. And then on Sunday, March 29th, right after our morning service, we're going to eat lunch and then have an Easter egg hunt for the kids. So invite everyone to come and be a part of that. And then finally, on that same day, March the 29th at 5 o'clock that afternoon, we have what we call the fifth Sunday night singing. We've been doing this for about 2 years now. We'll have about at least 5, maybe 6 churches here, and each choir will sing 2 songs, and then in between the choirs singing, we'll have some congregational hymns. And once all that's done, we're going to have a meal then. So be kind of a supper after that. So hope folks can come. It's going to be a busy weekend, March 27th and March 29th, but hope y'all can come and join us.
We are busy this month, and we're glad you are. And I'm glad to see the Fever. The Fever's been around for a while.
They have, yes, sir. About 60 years, I think, in one form or another.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, they have a quartet now, and in recent years have, and they're really, really good. So I think people really enjoy when they come.
Well, good deal. Well, thank you for those, and we'll continue to promote all that you have going on for the rest of the week. But we thank you for doing the thought for today, and with that, we'll turn it over to you right now.
Well, I appreciate it very much. I'm going to read today a few verses from Luke chapter 15. This entire chapter deals with things that are lost, then sought, then found. The first parable is that of the lost sheep, and then there's the parable of the lost coin, and then the chapter concludes with a longer story of this lost son. But we're told that the tax collectors and sinners were all gathered around to hear Jesus. But the Pharisees and the teachers of the law muttered, "This man welcomes sinners and eats with them." Then Jesus told them this parable. "Suppose one of you has 100 sheep and loses one of them. Doesn't he leave the 99 in the open country and go after the lost sheep until he finds it? And when he finds it, he joyfully puts it on his shoulders and goes home. Then he calls his friends and neighbors together and says, 'Rejoice with me, I have found my lost sheep.' I tell you that in the same way, there will be more rejoicing in heaven over one sinner who repents than over 99 righteous persons who do not need to repent. This story is very important, I think, to all of us, because if we look to the Bible for an understanding of who we are and how we stand in relationship to God, we understand that according to Psalm 51, we are conceived in sin. In Ephesians 2, Paul says, by nature, we are children of wrath. Jeremiah said, the heart is deceitful above all things and beyond cure. Romans 3, Paul says, all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. And finally, Apostle John in 1 John 1:8 says, if we claim to be without sin, we deceive ourselves and the truth is not in us. There are many other verses we could read, but it simply means as we read these, we understand that without Jesus Christ, we are lost in our sins. If we are lost, that means that we are separated from God by sin, that we lack any spiritual direction, and we're really unaware of our need for a Savior. And so, without Christ, we are lost in sin. But God does not want us to remain in sin and actively searches for us. Just like this shepherd lost a sheep and went out searching for it diligently until he found it and then rejoiced once he had. So Jesus does not leave us in our sin. We are told, in fact, he would say of himself in Luke 19, the Son of Man came to seek and to save the lost. And so that was the primary mission of Jesus in coming to this earth to begin with, that he came and lived for about 33 and a half years, taught us how to live in relationship to God and each other, ultimately died on the cross for our sins, rose again on the third day, but we'll be talking about that soon with Easter coming up pretty quickly. But Jesus came to seek and to save the lost. And then 1 Peter says that the Lord is patient with you, with us, not wanting anyone to perish, but everyone to come to repentance. So Jesus came to earth to actively find people separated from God by sin and to redeem them. And so we are excited about that today. I think the point of this parable in particular lets us know that everyone without Christ is lost in sin. Some are lost in their immorality. Some people are just blatantly, openly going out, doing anything and everything they think about doing and committing all sorts of things, lying and stealing and cheating and sometimes adultery and murder and all sorts of things like that. And we certainly think of them as being lost in their sin. But there's another group represented here by the Pharisees and the teachers of the law, and we might say were lost in their morality. They were known to be the religious elite. They were considered to be the holy of holies. They were considered to be the most upstanding before God, and because of their position and their status and all of that. But time and time again in the Gospels, we find them being very resistant to God and to Jesus in particular. And I think Jesus might have been referring to them here when he said, there's more rejoicing in heaven over one sinner that comes repenting of his sins than for 99 who do not need to repent. Of course, I hope made it clear that everyone needs to repent. We're all in need of God. We're all in need of a Savior. But some people don't realize that. They get so proud and in of themselves and what they're doing and how they're acting that they don't think they need Jesus. But we all do. We all do. And so we're thankful today that he came to seek and to save the lost, and that if anyone would call upon the name of the Lord, they will be saved. So thank you, Jesus, for doing that for us. And may we live for you this day in a way that would honor you and bring glory to your name and be a blessing to one another. Amen.
Amen. And thank you for getting us off to such a positive start to hopefully a great week. I hope you have a great day. Look forward to hearing back from you early in the morning, my friend.
All righty. Have a good day. Talk to you then.
Yes, sir. Thanks,
Yeah.
sir. Hey, our guest day started at 7 o'clock this morning. John Forbes from Coosa County will be on to talk about the rock quarry that they're. I'll let him tell you all about the rock quarry. Chris Giddens will be with us this morning. He was one of the judges at the the gumbo cook-off, chili cook-off that Scott was part of judging. It was a lot of fun, a lot of food. We'll have some good laughs with that at Rascal. We got a lot of pictures to show you from this past weekend. A lot went on this weekend. We'll share that with you when we come back. But right now, it's 58 degrees outside. Patchy fog. I didn't run into any fog, did you?
Mm-mm.
That's why they call it patchy. 80 for a high today, a few showers. Looks like they'll be coming in 6 or 7 o'clock tonight. Tonight, about a 50-50 chance of rain. 62 for a low tonight. Going in the rest of the week, we're going to run in some cooler weather. 80, it's not going to be tomorrow or Wednesday. 80 and 64 Tuesday. 80 and 53 Wednesday. That's when that cooler weather will come. Thursday, we got some rain coming in here, and it's going to cool things off. Your high, there's a fire Thursday night. Your high, 59. And your low 38. Going in the weekend, wow, beautiful weekend, 70 and 78. Nothing but sunshine, 44 and 51. So pleasant days, cool nights. So there's your 5-day forecast brought to you by our friends at Alex City Marine. They say come on down here and let us show you this 2026 Landau Island Breeze with a Suzuki 200 with a beautiful new color. I'll just put that Scott and I ain't figured out yet what that color is, but I like it. It's kind of a we're going to call it a sage green at Alex City Marine. And Forbes Auto Sales right down speaking of Coosa County, they're in Coosa County in Kellyton, Alabama, on Highway 280. We talk about traveling. A lot of time, people getting ready to do some traveling, maybe during the spring break. Maybe even you got a senior that's graduating, and they're going to need a vehicle to go to school in. Forbes Auto Sales can help you with that. They are, again, located on Highway 280 in Kellyton.
Looking for reliable medical equipment close to home? Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical in Sylacauga has you covered with oxygen, CPAPs and BPAPs, continuous glucose monitors, wound care, and airway therapy. Need mobility support? We offer braces, lift chairs, and both manual and motorized wheelchairs available for rent or purchase. We'll even show you how to use your equipment, and yes, we accept most insurances. Serving the Sylacauga area for over 20 years, that's Coosa Valley Respiratory and Home Medical, 201 West Fort Williams. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. Call 256-245-1411 today.
For years, Tom Watley's been a name you can trust to represent you, and now you can depend on Tom Watley Law, LLC to handle all of your legal needs. Tom has over 20 years of practice in criminal defense, probate needs, and estate planning. Tom Watley Law supports the communities of Lee and Tallapoosa County and can handle all your legal needs or refer you to their network of specialty attorneys. When it counts, call Tom Watley Law, LLC at 334-559-3420 or online at tomwatleylaw.org. No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Jim's Pharmacy at the Lake, located on Highway 49 South in Dayville, home-owned and operated by Jim Clanton, has an experienced staff that is all about your wellness, offering the convenient packaging to help keep your medicines organized. Jim's Pharmacy also has a great gift selection like pecans, socks, lake t-shirts, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, 9 to 2 on Saturday. Give us a call at 256-373-3449.
On Lake Martin, there's so much to do, but if golf is your sport, you gotta get to Stillwaters Country Club. We offer the region's best course and facility for only $40 per round with cart weekly and an amazing $45 per weekend play. Make sure to inquire on any of our membership options, including full family, senior, student, or just spouse. Options that offer true value for your golfing pleasure. Book your round today at 256-307-1081 and enjoy one of the region's best courses with top-notch service. Stillwaters Country Club. Open to the public, golf, dine, and enjoy anytime.
Triple R Cafe in downtown Rockford is where it's located. Now, you're looking at the outside right now. Come on the inside. Let's check out the hot bar. And let me tell you about this. Award-winning fried chicken. They do fried chicken like it's supposed to be done. How about this pork chop right here? They're open Monday through Saturday. They cater also. That's Triple R Cafe, downtown Rockford, Alabama.
Let's get serious. Let's get Arctic Air serious. You want your car and truck to live longer, don't you? Well, it's about maintenance. Same thing with Arctic Air. You see the number at the bottom of the screen? Call them right now. Let me tell you something. You want to be comfortable? We all want to be comfortable.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice. Bice Motors.
And welcome back to the Front Porch on a Monday morning. Hey, I'm just looking right here. The 212th anniversary of the Battle of Horseshoe Bend is coming up March the 28th.
212.
212.
Wow.
And I got to get somebody on.
That was there?
Well, that'd be great.
Yeah.
But to talk about it, because that's. I guess I always look at it, you know, we've got this national park right in our backyard, and I don't know if we take advantage of it or not.
No.
It's free. I know it's been years since I've been up there. I won't lie
It's been
about
a
it.
long time.
In fact, I'm just going to plan a trip up there.
I can't tell you the last time I drove by there.
Well, you know, me too. But I'm going to put that on my things to do, because I guess I think about when the boys were young, we spent a lot of time up there. Mm-hmm. We'd take a picnic and get out to those fields. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I used to, in my running days, I'd run because it's a great place to run. But as a kid, I always liked that panoramic. Panorama, and that's down at the museum.
I know it.
I'm glad they saved
didn't let go of it.
Yeah, I'm glad they saved
do away with it. Yeah, it was good stuff.
But it's just, I don't know. I'm just a big fan of the Horseshoe Bend National Military Park, and there's so much history. If you really think about the history it had there, and then it as you go to those different stations, they tell you about that history.
That's right.
So anyhow, that's coming up, and we'll find somebody to come on. I wish C.J. Coley was here.
Oh, he could tell you all about it. Yeah.
This coming Saturday, you got the second Saturday, which is the second Saturday, March 14th, cleanup day. Check in at Strand Park at 8:30. First place. Now this, if you win first place, folks, $1,000. Second is $600. Third is $400. That's for getting out there and working. Nonprofit, sport teams, church groups are welcome. So get signed up to do that this coming Saturday. It looks like it's going to be a great morning for it.
Oh yeah, 70 degrees.
Yeah,
perfect day to get out and clean up our surrounding community. Good stuff. Hey, speaking of surrounding communities, looks like Rockford's having some fun in June. They're not going to have their spring fling because they're going to have a Freedom 250 June 27th to celebrate America's 250th birthday. Chamber ribbon cutting's coming up.
They're busy these days.
Tuesday, next week, the 17th. King of Pops over at the Lake Martin Innovation Center at 175 Alliant Parkway at 1 p.m.
I believe they were at the cook-off Saturday.
Okay.
I believe I saw them set up over there.
Well, you know, I went over there. I didn't get there in time to go around and look at everybody's setups. And when we were judging, I had no clue what belonged to what, and I didn't either. And,
No, I got there. We went in and sat down, and I stayed around for a while.
But it was good that we can truly say the judges had no clue who number 4 was or number 6 was or number 1 was, and so we were just judging. We had no biased opinions.
And most time I'm there an hour beforehand, but I messed around. I got my walk in, and next thing I know, it's 11:30. I didn't get up. New time got me on Sunday morning. I didn't get up to 8:30 on the new time Sunday morning. So I don't know if I can't figure out if I like it, if I don't like it. So I
slept late.
Chardonnay testing event. Our old buddy, in fact, I sent him some dates yesterday. Henry Foy. He's got this coming up on March the 26th. That is a Thursday at 5 p.m. It's $25 a person, and he can tell you all about it. It's a sit down with a guided tasting of premium Chardonnays. So that's coming up on the 26th, and we'll let you know more about that. We got SEC for you basketball fans like yourself. I know you're excited. My brother Charles Dean is just in hog heaven this week. I guess all the tournaments across the United States pretty much start Wednesday.
There's been a few already this past weekend, but the major conference tournaments are this weekend. And
SEC, Auburn plays Mississippi State at 2:30 on Wednesday afternoon. Benjamin Russell, number 2 seed Alabama will play Friday night. They're at 6:30 on the SEC network, which I guess everybody pretty much has that.
Oh, they'll show every game. Yeah,
they'll either play Ole Miss, Texas, or Georgia.
Yeah, they got to figure it out before Friday gets there.
Yeah. So it's a lot of.
So Auburn last year had that number 1 and number 2 seed. They were in the top. You get buys. You get 2-day buys. You're the top 4 seed.
Alabama's got a double buy.
Yeah, under 2 days, 2-day buys. That'd be a double buy. You call it that. I call it 2-day buys. Anyways,
I don't care.
You don't care. I mean, it's hard if you start playing on Wednesday. I mean, that means if you win it, you win every day up through Sunday. I mean, you got to play every day, and by the time you get to Friday, you ain't got no legs.
You were just telling me that Auburn beat Florida in Florida, and Florida's like number 5 in the nation, and Florida's a strong team.
Yeah,
that surprised me.
I think Auburn put them back on track. They were just kind of going through the motions.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, they're good. They're a good team. They won. They won it last year. So they were just like, hey, we're us. We're gonna win down here. Well, Auburn slipped up and beat them, and from then on, Florida's been kicking rear ends and taking names, and Auburn's got their all kind of problems there. But I know this is not a sports show, but if you're an Auburn fan, baseball and softball are doing really well. They both took their won this weekend, and a lot of fun. I'm singing tomorrow night at the baseball game. They're playing.
We will sing. Take me out to the ball game.
I should do that in the 7th-inning stretch. Yeah,
but I love that song.
I know it. They play UAB tomorrow night.
Harry Carey.
Yeah, spit it all over the microphone. Yeah,
I mean, but he made it fun.
He would lean out the window.
Yeah, he was an announcer at the Chicago Cubs.
Yeah.
Of course, our own JFK, John Kennedy, that owns this station, TV and radio station. He's from that area,
right?
And he's a big Cubs fan. He's a big Bears fan. So it's but Harry Carey. I think I would. When we went out west, we went to the Busch Stadium to see the Cardinals play that day, and that was neat. I think to go to a Cubs game would be.
I'd like to go to a Yankees game.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to hate the Yankees. But still, they're the Yankees.
It's amazing. I watched No Western, believe it or not, last night with Lloyd. He's got 2 boys. Anyhow,
Jeff Lloyd's one of the boys.
Jeff Lloyd. God, what's his darn? I'm looking right at him.
I can see his face.
And he played in a lot of great movies. But he was. I watched this movie, and it was really terrible. But it had to do with the the blue and the gray. I mean, you know, that was
It's Lloyd Bridges. It's Jeff Bridges. We know Jeff Lloyd.
Good morning to you, Jeff Lloyd.
That didn't sound right.
I knew that wasn't right, Lloyd Bridges.
I was like, wait a minute, who's Jeff?
Did you
Jeff
watch
Lloyd?
Sea Hunt that he played in?
I've seen part. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
I mean, I used to watch it as a kid, and I thought it was great. Now today, it's terrible. I mean, whirlybirds. It was about a helicopter. I used to love it. Today, it's terrible.
He was in that crazy movie Airplane. He's like, it's a bad day to stop smoking. It's a bad day to quit drinking.
But that
picked a bad day.
What kind of humor do you call that? Slapstick?
I guess so. Yeah.
But it was
stupid, but they were funny. You'd laugh.
Hey, we'll be right back. Town and Country Cleaners. Good morning, girls at Town and Country Cleaners. They run specials Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. They are open Monday through Friday just for you, just for all of us. You know, we got Easter right around the corner, and I hate to say it, but some people, the only time they ever go to church, I don't know if it's that way these days, but when I was coming up, they'd come one time a year, and it was Easter, and they'd have their Easter bonnets on, and they'd have their best suit on. So make sure you got your Easter bonnet clean and your suit for Easter.
At Beyond Home Care, we provide in-home care services to individuals needing assistance with activities in their daily lives. We work with each client to provide personalized home care and sitter services. Whether it's assistance with bathing and personal care or an escort to a doctor's appointment, each client receives the individual care they need with the dignity and respect they deserve. Give us a call today at 256-414-6090 or visit us online at beyondhomecareal.com.
Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings. Come on, get on board. Corey's Furniture saves you more. We try harder in every way, so drive a little and save today. Corey's Furniture Express, your expressway to savings.
What makes Zaxby's Giant Chicken Finger Quesadilla so giant? Crispy fingers, sauce, and melty cheese. Cheese. Zaxby's Giant Chicken Finger Quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
There are quesadillas, and then there's Zaxby's Giant Chicken Finger Quesadillas, packed with their famous chicken fingers, cheese, and a whole lot of sauce. We're gonna need more napkins. Zaxby's Giant Chicken Finger Quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's.
Tiny Homes by Wind Creek now renting. Sleepy 4, full kitchen, private fishing pond, boat charging station, and pet friendly. Call today, 256-935-9337 or tinyhomesbywindcreek.com. Located in beautiful small town USA, Alexander City, Alabama, on Highway 63 South, turning into Wind Creek State Park, and there they sit, ready for you to sit on their front porch.
The Alex City Parks and Rec Department serves the residents of Alexander City with quality facilities and programs designed to positively affect the lives of our citizens. From youth sports programs to adult activities and our senior center, the Alex City Parks and Rec offers services for all ages. The Cooper Rec Center, Lake Winds Golf Course, and the Senior Activity Center are just some of the great features the Alex City Parks and Rec Department provides for the people of Alex City. For more information on any of our programs, call 256-329-5762. or go to acpr.recdesk.com.
A1 Lock and Key Service. Owner Bernie Atkinson asked you to keep his number, 256-329-2539, on you at all times. Bernie has a complete locksmith service for auto, business, and residence. He is licensed, bonded, and insured with over 39 years experience. Services include sales, installation, and a 24-hour emergency service. That's what service is all about. 256-329-2539.
When was the last time you went to the Iditarod Trail Sled Dog Race out in Anchorage, Alaska? Well, they had it this past weekend, and it's a 1,000-mile race, 37
in the snow.
In fact, I think the picture we got right here, it's in the snow. Can't really tell, but I saw some, and it was really coming down. But you can tell it's been a little bit of snow there. But this has been going on for years. They had 37 in it. In fact, it's been going on 54 years. I've heard about it.
How long does it take to make?
1,000 miles. You know what? I don't know. I should remember because we had a guy, I believe he was from Sylacauga, and I don't know how I came in contact with him, but he came on the show several years ago for an interview, and it was really neat. But he was really kind. He brought me all his gear. I'm talking about they have to get dressed up for it. It is cold. I'm talking about the gloves,
you're in the elements,
the whole thing. But
they don't put anything on the dogs.
No, they're tough.
They're good.
Yeah. But you gotta.
They got something on their feet. Looks like.
I don't know.
Maybe something
I don't know. But
the snow.
I'm sure they have gotten better at how they do this. But you got to think about 2, 4, 6, 8. It looks like about 12 dogs per sled. That's just kind of out of my league. That just kind of blows my mind right there. Let's see. Let's try to talk about the race, not the race, the gumbo chili cook-off. Ryan, I'm just going to leave it up to you, buddy. You can just throw some pictures up out there, and we'll try our best to give you some. You're right. You're exactly right. We're going to hold those pictures until one of the judges comes out here. Thank you there, little buddy. Chris Giddens, he'll be out here at 7 with us, so we'll show all those at 7 this morning. I do want to show you a picture, and it's not just because I guess because it is too. My little buddy WW and his dad Nick. This is the first time I've been in the batting cage over at the Sportplex. This is an enclosed batting cage. Now Friday night, Nick, who he knows baseball, and one reason why I'm showing you this, WW is 6 years old. And I was watching him. He hung on every word his dad was saying. Mm-hmm. Teach him if you're going to get him. If you're going to start him young, teach him the basics, the fundamentals. I don't care who you are. Let them learn. And have somebody that knows the sport. Nick was a baseball player over in Roanoke. He loves the sport. But get somebody to teach him the basics. Now, while they were at practicing, because I went over there just for a little bit Friday night, Maggie and Genevieve were down at the Auburn at the gymnastic thing, and just had Maggie enjoyed it. Genevieve could really care less about it. And on Saturday, my old buddy, in fact, I went by and visited with him last night. Nancy and George Miranda celebrated 40 years together. They were at some real fancy
that's a good lady right there.
You better believe
that's a great lady.
They're just good people. I went over there after getting in from visiting with Maggie and Nick last night about 6 and just sat out on their front porch. Mm-hmm. But they're just good folks. And of course, George is the director of the Cancer Center here, and he was very kind when Ellen's journey started over a year ago. But I don't know, just always thought the world of both of them. And out in Oklahoma, Toby Keith, let me tell you something. He left behind a legacy, and I didn't realize how strong he was. But they got the Toby Keith Expressway out in Oklahoma, where he was from. Got a big old billboard. But I don't know if you notice the red Solo Cups. Yeah. Now that is because he had a song.
That's one of his biggest hits.
Red Solo Cups. So I just thought this was just the neatest thing to leave behind something like this.
One of the best songs was "How Do You Like Me Now?"
Yeah.
He was getting back at his girlfriend, the girl that wouldn't go out with him in high school.
But you know the thing about Toby, he wrote songs and I'll never forget this about Merle Haggard. Merle Haggard it's not long before he passed away. Toby just happened to be at a Merle Haggard concert backstage. Merle went out there and did like 2 songs, and that was all he could do. His help wouldn't let him. They asked, Toby said, "You know any songs?" He said, "I know them all." So as I've seen the picture of him helping Merle down to I guess leave and to comfort him, but then he stepped on that stage and did all the basic Merle Haggard tunes. So, do you know any Merle Haggard songs? I know them all. So I don't know. Hey, Thomas Dean, that is Tina Will's son. He is no longer a teenager. He is 20 years old today. So happy birthday there, grandson. Steve Robinson, who had a birthday this weekend, his wife Regina is having a birthday today. So happy birthday, Regina. Amanda Bradshaw and a classmate of mine, Janice Stroop. Happy birthday to you today there, young lady.
Let's see. Now, there's some more out there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Likely birthdays. Let's see what we got here real quick. Twins out of my class, Darlene and Arlene Munsey. They're 60 years old today.
Darlene and Arlene?
Darlene and Arlene.
Good morning, girls.
Good morning. Let's see. Yeah, Amanda.
I love Amanda Bradshaw. She's a sweet lady.
Yeah, Pokey, Antonio Graham. Pokey, I think he's 50 today. I think that's what it says. But do you know Pokey? Pokey could play some basketball.
I'm not sure about that. Hey, after 4:00 mass Saturday, went by to visit Megan and them. They went there, so I looked over at the Ellick City Shopping Center, and man, I was so glad I did. I think it's the first Saturday of every month they have some cars out there, cars, trucks, Jeeps, and man, they had a bunch of them. So I go over there and park, and I just had a ball. Ran into this is one of the first ones I ran into because that got my attention because my first vehicle was a 56 T-Bird. This is a 55 T-Bird, Todd and Emily Sassano. And I had a good, Todd just happened to be off traveling with Craig Campbell this weekend.
Right.
He's got a 69. I don't know if you can see it on the other side. It's a black, just a sharp 69 Camaro, I believe, but it was sharp. But this right here,
that's pretty.
They found this one in a museum, and the person didn't want to sell it, but Emily, being the salesperson she is, they wound up leaving with it. But it is really sharp. Then just some more old vehicles. I believe that was a Buick right there.
Let's look. Yep. And then there's a Caprice or something on down there.
Yeah, on the other side. I should have made notes of it, but I just was snapping pictures.
Oh, wow.
Just classics, Corvettes and Camaros. But it was a packed parking lot. This is a old Chevy Nova, I believe. But and these guys and gals, they take a lot of pride.
I love that right there.
I love the old Ford truck right here. I even love the color, but they're clean. They were all clean as a pin. This is a 55 or 56. I believe this is a Mike Lucas vehicle. I believe he's got a 55, 56, and 57. In fact, you can just barely see his 57 right next to it, the tail end of it over there. And this was a buddy from Wellborn car, Mr. Freeman. This is his vehicle, his Fury, a Plymouth Fury that he has babied. But I got to get him back out here soon because he can tell some stories on some vehicles because he knows them. This is about it's a Ford. I'm gonna say it's in the 40s, maybe a 49 Ford or something like that. I'm guessing.
And these were the popular colors back then, weren't they?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, they just didn't paint them this color for that was the popular. That's what it was probably.
Now you get into the Edsel in the 50s, the late 50s, mid to late 50s. I love the old turquoise, the salmons, and all the different colors.
Real quick before we get out of here, people watching us this morning, Angela Saruder down in New Orleans. My cousin Clint Combs, old buddy, played the trombone with the Auburn Band back in the 80s. He's watching us down in Florida. And, of course, Diane Riccio is watching us right here. Thank y'all for watching us.
Yeah, and we'll be right back. Salvation Army, good morning there, boys and girls at Salvation Army. Let's talk furniture today because they've got a setup in there that's just like a den. It's real cozy. And what that is furniture that you couldn't use anymore, don't use anymore. We took it to Salvation Army. Make sure when you take anything to Salvation Army, it's presentable. The Salvation Army, US 280.
Central Alabama. This is our home. It's where we work, where we play, where we raise our families and grow old. And in the unfortunate event we become sick with cancer, thanks to UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center, this is where we heal also. We have invested in new technologies and expertise so that now we're able to treat all sorts of cancers and you never have to leave Tallapoosa County. UAB Medicine Russell Medical Cancer Center. Compassionate, convenient, collaborative cancer care right here at home.
Sometimes we want to be Old MacDonald and have a farm, but an oink oink here and a quack quack there ends up costing a lot of everywhere. Old MacDonald knew that Pop's 49 Feed and Seed in Dadeville was the best place to save here, there, and everywhere. Just a short drive from Alex City and new site. Pop's 49 Feed and Seed is on Highway 49 North in Dadeville. 256-825-8812. That's 256-825-8812.
Farmers and Merchants Bank of Dadeville is building a foundation of strength and trust in the entire Lake Martin community. With our modern branch in Dadeville and caring, attentive staff, we've established Farmers and Merchants Bank as a reliable friend to your banking needs. Whether it's just a savings or checking account or any commercial, auto, or real estate loan, Farmers has local decision making to build a relationship with you and your needs. Farmers and Merchants Community Bank. Strength, service, community.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
We are a debt relief agency. We help people file Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 under the Bankruptcy Code.
This is Marcia Mason, your local Lake Martin bankruptcy and Social Security disability attorney. Mason Law Firm is located at 217 Madison Street in Alexander City. Call 256-329-1313 to schedule your appointment today. All initial consultations are free and strictly confidential.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be provided is greater than that of other attorneys.
Uh-oh, a home emergency is looming. But wait, your favorite hero is here to save the day again. The Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air Home Heroes are here with up to 24 months no-interest financing. Need a bigger fix? Pow! You'll find heroic savings on tankless water heaters, whole home water filtration, HVAC replacements, generators, garage door replacements, and more. When your home needs saving, call Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air.
Craving pizza done right? Come to Lake Martin Pizza, where flavor meets the lake, with 2 locations, 63 South in Alexander City and Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Grab a 14 or 18-inch specialty pizza or build your own masterpiece. Go half and half your way. In a hurry, stop in for our lunch specials. Hot, fresh pizza by the slice, served daily. We've got more than just pizza. Try our fresh salads, cheesy breadsticks, garlic knots, and sweet cinnamon twists. Lake days, game nights, or family dinners, Lake Martin Pizza hits the spot every time.
Two Rivers Lumber Company has a proud heritage in the state of Alabama and is excited to announce we are opening a new facility in the Lake Martin area late 2025. Our company specializes in southern yellow pine dimension lumber, and we plan to employ over 150 in our new community of Lake Martin. Two Rivers Lumber Company is a family-run business with over 45 years of service to the state. And we are happy to become a part of the Lake Martin community and want to wish the best of luck to all area athletic teams in all competitions. Two Rivers Lumber, Lake Martin's newest community partner, coming soon.
Anthony's Plumbing. Good morning to you, Anthony Waldrop. Let me give you that telephone number. If you're needing a plumber or if you ever need a plumber or a sewage problem solver, 256-596-1111. You may ask, well, is he licensed and insured? Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir, he is. 256-596. His name is Anthony Waldrop. That's Anthony's Plumbing. Come on back in here and join us there on a Monday morning. We got spring right around the corner. We got daylight saving time that started yesterday. Yeah, and we're just glad we're just glad y'all are with us today. Hey, big announcement from the Lake Martin Songwriters Festival that will be announced out here tomorrow. Trey Foshee along with Kim Hyde. I look forward to them being out here to find out what that's all about.
It'll be fun.
I like announcements like that.
You never see Kim not smiling. She's always happy.
Let me tell you what, in the social media world, she's a guru.
She is.
She does a great job. So looking forward to her being out here with us tomorrow. Women on Lake Martin boating class, and that's coming up at River North class. That's going to be March the 28th. I know I touched base. I just made a note yesterday. Maybe we'll get Jody Gert out here to talk about that, or somebody talk about that. That's coming up March the 28th, and I hope they got one for men too.
Do
you have license? Do you have to have license? Boating license?
I do. I got one when they first came out with that. We had to go to the class.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where'd you go? Where'd you
I
take
went to Dadeville. I think the First Methodist Church in Dadeville down at they had a night class there. We, when the kids when they turned 14 or whatever, we'd get a class together. Mark Fuller, Pee Wee would help me out, and I'd have 15, 20 kids together on a Saturday. And it's pretty much 5-6 hours.
Really?
Maybe a little bit longer than that. And they had to sit there and take a test.
I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, but that's academic, but it's still not showing you how to do it.
Yeah.
But it's I think everybody should take it.
I agree with you. Hey, Lake Martin 100-year centennial virtual fishing tournaments going on right now through June the 9th. First place bass, $5,000. First place crappie is $3,000. So they got bass in there, they got crappie in there, and of course they got the first, second place, and they got the big bass is $2,000, big crappie is $1,000. So
how does that work? You know,
take a picture of it.
You just take a picture of it,
and it's got to be on one of those boards.
Shows the length of it and all that. Yeah.
So that's of course that's register at ogstournament.net or on the Fishing Chaos app. Well, there's an app for everything.
There is.
There's not an app for this. You just got to show up for it down in Prattville today, Central Alabama Community College, at the Central Alabama Community College. That's from 4 until 9 today. Central Fame. This is a spring showcase. Job available. Who should attend? High school seniors, recent graduates, transitioning military, or anyone interested in a maintenance or manufacturing career path. Hey, I was talking about going to see the old cars the other day and ran into my buddy Ronnie Walters, Farrell Alford out there. They were showing some of those vehicles. But I got talking about Ronnie because I've not talked about the passing of his wife, Miss Glenda, on her birthday on December the 28th. And he and I had a good talk, a little bit of a squabbling, but that's okay. But I didn't know it. Now, he pulled one on me on this one. You know that big old station wagon they both ride around in?
The white one, yeah.
They got two of them. And then just a couple of years apart.
Are they both white?
Yeah. One of them's got, but you know the difference, and you should have known this. One of them's got 18-inch wheels, the other one's got 21-inch wheels.
Well, I noticed them waving a little bit higher up when they wave.
At Ronnie Walters knows vehicles. I saw Shannon out there. Didn't get a chance to talk to Shannon, but just went around and just enjoyed seeing those old vehicles and the colors of those old vehicles. And of course, Mike Lucas is out there. Mike Lucas is one of the judges with us Saturday morning. And he's like you. He's just one of those that loves to cook.
He does. He likes to cook.
And he's good at it.
Speaking of cooking, we're going to be cooking for Kiwanis Club. Good. You got that picture of that ticket
That's next month, right?
Yeah. it's
April
coming up
18th,
next
I
month. Go
believe.
ahead and plug it real quick. Anyways, April 14th.
Oh, 14th.
April 14th, the annual Kiwanis Club. There it is. Steak and dinner silent auction. We've already got some great auction items already. We got condos at the beach, trips here and there, everywhere. We'll have all kind of good stuff. We usually have, 80 to 100 silent auction items.
Wow.
And we'll have, we hope to have another 300 folks like we had last year in the past several years. But Tuesday, April 14th.
That's y'all's big one, right? That's the big one.
That's the big one. Tickets are $60. We didn't go up. We kept it at $60, and hopefully that'll allow more folks to come on out because meat and stuff has gone up. But we're hoping we'll get a lot of auction items and make our money on the auction items. And the food is just a plus.
Is this a ribeye?
No, it's our beef tenderloin.
Okay. I wasn't sure if y'all.
But
I figured it was.
If you've got items you'd like to auction items, if you're a business, whatever, and you want us to have something you have there to sell, we'll take. Oil changes, we'll take all kind of fun stuff, certificates.
How about Ryan Fuller? Let me donate Ryan Fuller.
What, are you going to donate him for a weekend?
Yeah. A weekend of fun with Ryan Fuller. Ryan's mom and dad came by and visited Ellen and I Friday. And, of course, Aunt Ruby, that was Mr. Fuller's mom who just passed away. And she was a big John Wayne fan. And we used to have the John Wayne stand-up out here that she gave me. And then they gave me some pictures that she wanted me to have, and I couldn't thank them enough. And a clock, a big old nice wooden clock. All I got to do is just put a battery in it. I told Ellen that yesterday, and she didn't know what a battery was. But I just had a good, I invited them in and showed them where I had it standing, and I always think about Aunt Ruby and the fun conversations we have. Hey, line dancing tomorrow night at Martin's on Lake Martin. Then on Wednesday night they do the Bullseye tournament that's every Wednesday night.
Why are there no B batteries?
Huh?
Are there no B batteries? You got A batteries, C and D.
It was a law that was passed.
No B.
It was a law passed.
Then you got AAA and AA, but you ain't got no Bs.
Again, it was a law that was passed right after WW1.
No Bs.
No Bs because of the carbon that's in them. There was because of the way it flowed through the batteries. They were just not able to put those.
The more you know.
St. Patrick's Day right around the corner, March 17th, again at Martin's on Lake Martin. Got a photo booth. You're going to have live music with old buddy Trey Foshee of Blackberry Breeze Band, green beer, food trucks, a whole lot
What day
more.
is the 17th on this year?
Let's say it'll be a Tuesday, because the day's the 9th. Tomorrow will be the 10th, so you add 7 days to that. And that's how you come up with the 17th.
You're just a wealth of knowledge.
Well, let me tell you what.
I've heard you call smart with another word, but I've never heard you call smart.
Speaking of food, this is free, but it's not to me and you. This is a free pancake breakfast for all veterans and family members and first responders. It will be March the 28th. That's a Saturday, 8 to 9:30. That's put on by the American Legion Post 143. Thank y'all so much. We'll be right back. And speaking of food today at Coons Corner, it being the 9th day of the month, lasagna, chicken tenders, roasted potatoes, creamed corn, mixed greens, purple hull peas, and apple cobbler. Breakfast is being served right now at Coons Corner Deli. Ask them about Easter dinner, the Easter dinner menu that she caters.
Planning for the future is one of the greatest gifts we can give our loved ones. At Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, we are here to guide you with compassion, helping you make choices that bring peace of mind. Pre-planning means your wishes are honored and your family is free to focus on what truly matters, cherishing every memory. Because love, care, and dignity should last a lifetime. Langley Funeral Home and Radney Funeral Home, here for you always.
Morning Obituary is brought to you by Radney and Langley Funeral Home. Funeral service for Mr. James O. Jimmy Claybrook, 79, of Alexander City, was held this past Saturday at Radney Funeral Home. Radney was honored to serve the family of Mr. Jimmy Claybrook. Graveside service for Miss Shirley Jacobs Pescia, 86, of Wilsonville, will be Thursday, March 12th at 11 a.m. at the Fort Mitchell National Cemetery. Radney Funeral Home is honored to serve the family of Miss Shirley Jacobs Pescia. Funeral service for Miss Dorothy Jo Eblin, 86, of Alexander City, will be held Wednesday, March 11th at 2 p.m. at the Chapel of Radney Funeral Home. Burial will follow at the Hillview Memorial Park, and the family will receive friends on Wednesday, the 11th, from 12 o'clock to 1:30 at Radney Funeral Home. And Radney is also honored to serve the family of Miss Dorothy Jo Eblin. As always, our thoughts and prayers go out to all the families who have lost loved ones, and we will be right back.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
The Sure Shot Outdoors is located on Highway 280 in Alexander City, across from Chick-fil-A. Sporting goods store that always has a great selection of footwear, men's and ladies apparel, cookware for camping and home, firearms and shells year-round. Also, online store with financing is available. Owner Scott Watson invites you to come by today to see what the Sure Shot Outdoors has to offer you. Again, the Sure Shot, Highway 280, Alexander City.
What if you could find natural gas appliances, contractors, rebates, and financing all in one place? NaturalGasConnection.com, your one-stop shop for all your natural gas needs. Natural Gas Connection, we'll hook you up.
Experience the freedom of mobility with Arise, our safe and clean public transportation serving all of Tallapoosa County. Keep your independence and leave the driving to us. Our handicapped accessible vehicles provide affordable fares based on age and distance. A mobile community is a thriving community. Wherever you need to go, we'll take you there. Call 256-329-8444 to schedule your trip today. Arise, your ride to a better life.
Grace's Flowers on Hillaby Street has been a staple here for decades, taking care of our community families from prom time, wedding days, picking up a friend on a bad day, happy times, and sad times. Grace's is involved in our community with more than just beautiful flower arrangements, but also the love they put in them. Keep this number handy, 256-234-4238 for Grace's Flowers in Alexander City. Call 256-234-4238.
Whether it's Lake Martin, Lay Lake, or Logan Martin, boaters from all over the state of Alabama come to Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama, because it's worth the drive. With the best deals on unbeatable Suzuki outboards and a great pre-owned inventory while they last. Alex City Marine is the pros the locals know. And no matter where you're from, when you're here, you're local to us. Alex City Marine, just off Highway 280 in Alexander City, Alabama. AlexCityMarine.com.
What makes Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadilla so giant? Crispy fingers, sauce, and melty cheese. Zaxby's giant chicken finger quesadillas. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. A new year means new challenges for your land needs, and now is the best time to gear up at Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor on Highway 280 in Alexander City. Right now through spring, Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor has to clear all Mahindra 2024 and 2025 inventory with terms up to 84 months. We also have all implements to harvest and tame any land job. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoors also has a huge selection of Spartan zero-turn mowers with 0 down and 0% interest up to 60 months on select models. Lake Martin Tractor and Outdoor, Highway 280, Alexander City.
7 o'clock on a Monday morning. That's a new time right now. I hope you get everything all changed. John Forbes with us out here to talk rock quarry in Coosa County, Kelton.
Yes, sir.
And thanks for doing this.
Well, thank y'all for having us.
Tell us. I know where the rock quarry is. You go. It's off 280.
That's
go across the railroad track. Is that?
That's correct.
Okay.
Right on the left where the old Bama Wood Yard used to be.
Bama Wood Yard.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So, is it a done thing or not? Tell us.
They're working at it. I think they're looking at closing on the property here in March.
Mhm.
So, I think once they get the closure done on the property, then they'll start working on their ADM permits. So we'll see where that goes.
Did the county commission just vote to have a weight limit on the
Yes,
road?
you know,
Is that good or bad?
Well, you know, on any county roads, you know, that's a big thing that we hear with the commission, which is a constant
Right.
about roads. So, you know, I think, you know, no matter if it was a quarry or if it was any other business that was going to have that, you know, tonnage of, you know, on roads, then we need to protect our roads because we're constantly going to get, you know, hear people talk about the roads. So those roads are not set up for quarry. Like I said, I grew up in Ray Community for 27 years, and that quarry there, it was, you know, it didn't do the roads any justice, you know, about those dump trucks being on those roads. So we had, you know, I don't know what went along then, but I know that
you've seen it.
I seen it. You know, I was there for that long, and at some point, you know, they redone the road and got it, you know, to specs of, you know, to handle those trucks. So, but with these roads, Tallapoosa County already had a 15-ton weight limit on their portion of Hicks Road. So, you know, I thought it was a good idea for Coosa to, you know, to set some limits there too. You know, and County Road 50 that goes right through Kelton had just been repaved a couple of years ago. So, you know, they would have just demolished that road. So
I should have missed the Kelton Trade Days.
Yeah, I know it, man. I went to several of those. Sure did.
Oh man, we had some good fried apple pies up that way. Miss Nelda Hayes and those girls up there. And,
yes.
Golly, that was a big event.
It was a big event. Shut down the street through there.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I know. And then of course y'all have a lot of events at the school.
Yeah, they have several events. I think the Christmas.
Big Christmas.
Yes.
Something like Halloween. I believe I went up for Halloween one time. Yeah, they use that. They use that a lot.
They do. They've done a great job on getting that place remodeled and whatnot for the Kelton Civic Complex. So
nice. Let's get back to the quarry right now. Tell us what's going on with that right now.
You know, there's a company out of Georgia.
Okay.
Per se is looking to open a quarry there. There's a guy that's working, representing this company, has not disclosed the name of the company, so we don't know who the company is yet. So
I wonder why they would do that.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's some NDAs there that, you know, that keeps certain things from happening. But you know, it'd be nice to meet the people and be able to talk to them and see what their plans is. I mean, that little community there that this quarry will be right in the middle of, you know, and that's the big problem. I mean, you know, I'm not opposed to quarries. I'm opposed to the location. The location of it's just it'll be detrimental to the adjoining landowners.
Do they already own the property?
They don't have it under contract. I think they've been in there and doing some studying, you know, wetland studying, did their, I think they call it percussion drilling, and they've done some things there, but I don't think they've closed on the property yet. So
how many would it employ? Do you know?
He said that they would be employing 6 people to begin with, and they would be up around 16. So, you know, there's another thing. The projected revenue that it would bring the county, he's saying $150,000 a year. I mean, there's not enough money there for anybody to get excited about. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
that road costs more than that.
And you can't pave a mile of road for that kind of money. So, you know, and then the amount of jobs it's going to bring to the community. A lot of those jobs are skilled jobs that, you know, there probably wouldn't be too many employees out of Coosa County working there. You know,
would they bring their own people in?
I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know what. You know, they may hire from other sites. You know, that's how it works. You know what I mean? You open a business and then you
bring them in.
You find people that can operate and, you know, do things. So, anyway, myself and Mayor Sharp and Ms. Karen Keel, the town clerk, have worked nonstop on this project and just trying to come up with any way we can to, stop it. But it's tough. I mean, they're purchasing private property, and when you purchase private property, and it's not ADM does not stop you from getting permits. I mean, they if you do the right thing and do your paperwork correctly and follow the guidelines there, I mean, they'll probably issue your permits. It's just a
But ADM, the environmental folks, they can be really tough.
They can be tough. They can be. They can be. And that's what we're hoping for. I mean, it's if they don't come, we'll be very happy. If they do come, we can't. No one will be able to say we didn't try. So.
What kind of equipment? What kind of dust? What's this going to kick up?
Yeah, that's there's air quality there that people's worried about. There's some there that already have lung issues. Miss Karen Keel being one. So she's got issues already, and there's some air quality, water quality that people's worried about. And that's a big thing. It's in the Tallapoosa River watershed, so there's some talk about runoff and whatnot making it back into our waterways and Lake Martin, and so the people in Alexander City and the Lake Martin area need to be concerned about it also. So it's there's some things there. I mean, I don't know everything about the dust and all that it can cause. What pollution it could cause in the air, but there's some things there to be concerned about.
Do they come in and build structure, or is it just all machinery?
It's they come in and the representative for this company came to a commission meeting, and he
to present it.
To present it, yes, sir. And he has some pictures that he shared with us to showing the layout of the quarry, conveyors, crushers, whatnot. And once a quarry comes in, you know what they do. They dig a big hole in the earth, and that's another thing. I mean, that's a site there for other uses that wouldn't destroy the land.
Would they be there for a long time?
Hey, like I said, quarry and ray community. Look how long that quarry's been there.
Oh, okay.
I think I don't know the exact year, but I think around early 50s.
Yeah.
Like I said, my grandparents and my family. And they still live there.
I remember when I lived in Ray community as a kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
What issues have they had down there that y'all can bring to the table here?
There's always issues with foundations of houses and stuff. Like I said, I lived 926 yards from that pit growing up. And just having to hear the quarry run. Traffic was the greatest nuisance. Was just being a constant dump trucks and 18-wheelers up and down the road.
Does it run 24/7?
No, sir. I don't know exact hours, but I'd probably say a 6 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the afternoon operation.
Hey, we'll be right back and find out more about the quarry. Lake Martin, Dayville area, Chamber of Commerce, man, they got stuff going on down there all the time, especially coming up the 25th of this month. The quarterly luncheon, the Lake Martin, Dayville area Chamber of Commerce quarterly luncheon. It will take place at the Mitchell House. Thank you very much. RSVP by the 18th. So call today, 825-4019, 825-4019.
Medicare for Veterans, MedicareSalute.com. Medicare for Veterans, helping to maximize your VA, CHAMP VA, and TRICARE benefits. Call 256-675-5315 today. Ask for Amber Walker. Ask about Medicare, life, health, dental, and final expenses. Do that today. Call 256-675-5315.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed, and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
Ivy Creek Healthcare is excited to showcase their newest clinic, Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin, located conveniently near the main entrance to Stillwater's on Highway 49 South in Dadeville. Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin is an urgent care with walk-ins welcome. Whether you need lab work, x-rays, or immediate care, find comfort here at Ivy Creek Family Care of Lake Martin. Ivy Creek, here when you need us most. 256-827-5379.
The best lakefront properties don't happen by accident. They're designed, crafted, and built to perfection. Trusted for over 35 years, Lakescape creates breathtaking waterfront retreats built to impress and made to last a lifetime. From your mailbox to the end of your dock, we are the single source answer to design, build, and maintain your dream lakescape. It all starts at lakescape.com.
For air that's cool and clean, call Senza Green. For air that's cool and clean, we care about the air you breathe. Call Senza Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensagreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit Sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, we care about the air you breathe. Call Senza Green.
If you haven't been to Big B Barbecue in Alex City, then you're missing the best barbecue around. Big B has everything from the best pulled or chopped pork, chicken, and beef to cheeseburgers and grilled chicken salads. Bring your friends and family out for a great dinner and sit outside on our beautiful patio, or sit inside and enjoy your meal by the fireplace. So come in and join us and enjoy the best barbecue in the area only at Big B Barbecue, located on Highway 22 West in Alex City.
If you listen carefully, you'll hear the roads of Alabama calling. And Sarah Honda has your answer. Serving you for over 40 years with one of the largest Honda and pre-owned inventories in the state and the Sarah Promise. Our best deal when you buy or trade, a 72-hour exchange policy, a no-hassle trade-in promise. Written offers are good for 7 days. And our best service promise. Our factory-certified technicians help keep your vehicle running smoothly. That's why Alabama can be yours to discover in a new vehicle from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
$59 degrees right now. It's going up to 80 degrees today. Now, a few showers, but that's going to probably be early evening if it doesn't sneak in here earlier before that. Looks like about 6, 7 o'clock tonight. 50-50 chance of rain. Low of 62 tonight. Let's look at the rest of the week. Tomorrow, 80 and 64, no rain really. 80 and 53, really no rain to speak of. But the rain is going to come in here on Thursday, and it's going to cool things off. We got about a 70% chance of rain on Thursday. The high of 59, the low of 38. Then going into the weekend, it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. 70 Friday and 44 for a low. Saturday, 78 and 51, nothing but sunshine on my shoulders. There's your 5-day forecast brought to you by Alex City Marine and Top Gun Pest Control. They're located on Highway 280 in Alexander City. John Forbes with us out here talking about a can we say potential? Yes. Potential rock quarry in Kellyton, Alabama.
That's correct. Yes, there's a large granite deposit there that these guys are after. So it's been there. It ain't going nowhere. So
that answers Miss Barbara Sokol just text and want to know if it was what kind of rock it was.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Totally granite, right?
It's granite, yes. sir.
Totally granite, yeah.
Like I said, it's been there, it's gonna stay there. They've had, I think another company was working to open a quarry there back around 2007. So, I didn't know exactly what stopped it then. I heard, of course, the people was, up in the air about it then also, but I think the economy had a lot to do with it, the crash of the economy in 2008. Yeah. And so I think that had a lot to do with that. But it's, like I said, there's no zoning in Coosa County, no zoning in Kellyton. So it's kind of hard to, combat it with anything that would keep it from coming. So
this has nothing to do with the one in the industrial park.
it has nothing to do with the one now. That is a graphite.
That's graphite.
And it's not a quarry. That's a processing plant.
Oh,
so that's
okay.
all that is.
They're
They're not digging.
Oh, really?
That's just processing plant.
Okay.
Yes.
You would think with modern technology, if this thing comes to pass,
Yes.
there would be able to keep down, I don't know, maybe some of the environmental issues or something with all the, you would think ADM and everything, whatever else would be regulating it so that it would not be such a burden on the community. But, you don't know.
Yes, and and they do. I mean, there is a lot that goes on in these quarries with with environmentalists. I mean, most quarries got environmentalists in their part of their company. So they're constantly out there in the field, monitoring things. And I see, vehicles of environmentalist companies in and out of these places. So they've got jobs to do, but it's always that the air quality and water quality is a big deal
Just
for
the
us.
unknown. How many acres is it?
Well, I think it's a little over 300 acres, and
Really?
I think
Wow.
they are looking to purchase another 100 and something acres around. And I think they're after some of the residents there about purchasing their property. And
I guess I'm going back to what you said about what they'll bring in a year.
yes, sir.
No, and I love Coosa County.
Right.
I love the people in Coosa
Yes, sir.
County. I'm not knocking them, but it's known as a poor county.
Yeah.
And $150,000 ain't
Right.
gonna make
That's
it
right.
rich.
It ain't gonna help
Absolutely.
it, no.
So
Absolutely.
I guess that's if that's the number you're talking about.
Right.
I agree with you.
Yeah,
And with you coming out here, these folks are looking to bring this in. If they're welcome to come on
Right.
for rebuttal. So I don't want
correct.
to, this is something we don't normally get in on the show,
Right.
but we're huge. You're from Coosa County. You grew up in Coosa County, so I'm a huge Coosa County fan. So I guess that would be the kicker with me is it's not gonna. Ain't gonna help a whole lot.
Yeah, there's not enough there to raise eyebrows.
Yeah, exactly right.
It's just the like I said, the revenue. It's commission's job to bring in revenue and to bring in jobs.
Exactly right.
But we also got to be good stewards
Sure.
of the county and make sure that what we're agreeing to bring into our county is not affecting people's quality of life, and that it's not there's people that live on those roads that are ready, are either retired or are ready to retire, and now something like this comes in and just turns their plans upside down. So
You got to look at long term.
you got to look at long term, and you got to look at what these people have worked their lifetimes to achieve, and for something like this to come in and not allow that
Right.
to continue.
Just from an environmental
That's
standpoint,
it.
you want to, like if you bring in a sewage treatment plant and place it right over there,
Right.
they're required, that water that comes out of there is going to be cleaner than what the water was before we even got
Right,
there.
that's right.
So they got to put it back.
Right.
So you can't put this back.
That's right. You can't put it
Once
back.
you dig it up,
It's done.
it's just done. There's a hole there.
I think it was a couple of years ago, they were looking at putting not in Coosa County, but was getting up close to Coosa County on Washington Street, putting in a cement or concrete. And here again, go back to air quality. And, I think that was,
Right.
voted down.
Well, and that's normally what quarries bring with them. The companies that benefit from their product. They're a concrete plant over here, an asphalt plant over here on this part of the property. It's just there's so many things there that can that can affect, these people and what they're looking at when they walk out their door, so.
Thank you for coming out here and bringing this to
Absolutely.
light, and I hope that we wish y'all all the best with this, but thank you for the commissioner.
Are there any meetings coming up, public meetings? or
Yes, and
anything?
I'll put those out there. We've had several meetings in the past. Justin Overton from Coosa River Keepers has been working with us. She's a book of knowledge on stuff because she's done this before.
If you'll let us, if you give us those meeting times,
Yes,
we'll
sir.
be glad to share them.
That's what I was going to ask you. If I could get them to y'all, could y'all please share them for me?
That's what we do.
We
We
got
love to share out here on the front porch. Chris Giddens up next. Oh, talked to my buddy yesterday, Christopher Crumbly. Let's talk worms right now. At a hardware, well, remember, this is Enoch's Hardware Bait and Tackle in Rockford, Alabama. They got a bunch of worms. They got mealworms in there and night crawlers. Also got Bonnie plants right now. So it's time to do some shopping at my old buddy, Christopher Crumbly. That's Enoch's Hardware in downtown Rockford.
Ready for an unforgettable escape? Jump into adventure at Lake Martin, Alabama. From thrilling water sports to peaceful fishing spots, it's love at first bite every time you cast your line. Want more excitement? Catch an event with our vibrant festivals, concerts, and fishing tournaments all year long. And when the sun sets, dive downtown to discover local shops, delicious dining, and warm southern hospitality. Explore Lake Martin, where every moment is an adventure waiting to happen.
The Morris Haynes Law Firm focuses on representing those who have been injured or mistreated by the wrongful acts of others. We have offices in Ellick City and Birmingham, but we have been calling Ellick City home for over 30 years. If you find yourself in need of a lawyer, give us a call at Morris Haynes, 256-329-2000. We would be honored to help you.
At C&T Electric, our clients are our priority. For the safety and security of your family and home, our technicians are professionally trained, drug tested, background checked, and wear uniforms with name tags. We're proud to have served the Ellick City, Dadeville, and Lake Martin areas for the past 10 years. Give us a call at 256-234-0007 for all your electrical service and repair needs, or visit us on the web at www.cntelectricllc.com and spell out the word "and."
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
S&S Tire is the #1 tire and service dealer in the entire Lake Martin region for reasons. First, S&S works on all makes and models, including imports, and our advanced trained ASE Master Tech can pinpoint and correct problems before they happen. S&S Tire sells by volume, and that allows us to demand the best price on all major brands, including Michelin, Goodyear, and Toyo. Most importantly, S&S Tire and Auto lives, works, worships, and interacts in our home community. S&S Tire, #1 for many reasons, but most importantly, #1 for your satisfaction.
Hello, this is Scotty Gordon at Cornerstone Insurance. Are you tired of paying too much for your home and auto insurance? If so, give us the opportunity to help you. At Cornerstone, we have 3 goals for all of our clients: asset protection, affordable pricing, and superior customer service. Come by and give us a call today to see what we can save you. 153 Alabama Street, 256-409-2299.
Lord have mercy, he's out here and he's already out of control. I'm talking about Chris Giddens, Judge Chris Giddens.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I go by now.
Judge.
Just
Judge.
look at that screen. 3 food judges Saturday.
We did have a good time,
Yeah, we
and
had
I got to hand it to Mrs. George. She did a great job organizing it. We're talking about the chili gumbo cook-off this past Saturday. It was done inside Main Street office. The table, I mean, it was brought. They would bring them in by number, and we would judge. You know, they had the consistency of aroma.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of
Taste,
sniffing going on.
presentation.
But it was, but all that was, it was very well organized, and of course, I got there. You said you got there, and we went right, so we didn't know who we were judging.
Who we were judging? No.
In the past, I have known. They tried to bribe me, and I let them.
I was hoping I would get bribed, but I mean, I got there too late to walk around.
Begging somebody to bribe it. No, it's been like that past couple of years. I've done it and absolutely love it. I tell my wife when it comes up, it's like, I'm definitely going. You just get to try little stuff, and it's so much fun to do, isn't it?
In fact, let's show the judges, if you don't mind, if you can pick out from those pictures.
I forgot we took this.
Tyler Gardner right there on the first one on the right. Smiley Burnett there. We know him as Chris Giddens right there on the right. And then jump over me and Mike Lucas. And, of course, he's in there with a gimpy leg and a gimpy arm. But
broken ribs.
He was still there. And then the far background, is that you? Is that you, Scott?
You can't hide greatness.
And then Jerry Sewell.
Oh, you're talking about Jerry Sewell greatness. You can't hide. Look at Jerry sucking his gut up right there.
I see you, Jerry.
Yeah.
You caught him. Caught him. But Jerry, of course, he came over from the fire department to help out. And this is what they would bring them in those trays right there. And
the white paper trays?
And then you'd have a little Tupperware. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not knocking any of those gumbo cookers or any of those chili cookers. I was holding on to all mine. But then after about that 13th bowl, I said, I don't want no more gumbo. I don't want no more chili. And so I
actually ate some didn't have anything for supper last night, and because Cindy kept me out in the yard till half past dark, which was late last night.
What's half past dark?
It was dark when I went inside, I guess, But
what time did it get dark last night? I wasn't even paying any attention. 6:30?
6:45, 7 o'clock, somewhere on there, because I was out in the
I
yard.
didn't pay attention either.
We were digging up shrubbery, and the good news is I'm pulling it up with my truck, and all of a sudden the lights came on the truck. I'm like, that tells you it's getting dark, you know? So I'm pulling up shrubberies in the dark. But anyways, I ate some of the chili last night when I went in. I combined a couple of them, and it was pretty good. Put my own cheese and I doctored them up. So.
Well, that was one thing. I guess we could say for future references, if you add chili to it, maybe a jalapeno, sour cream, what else?
We had all kinds of stuff. There's some Fritos and chili and jalapeno.
I like the way they brought it out separate, because if you didn't want to put it in there, you didn't have to. If you put it all in there, it's like, well, I may not have wanted that.
Right.
But
and a little soggy and
stuff.
But let me tell you, if you're going to be a judge, just beware. When you go from chili to gumbo,
it's a big switch.
It's weird. It really was.
Yeah, well, I didn't do gumbo because I was afraid there'd be too many scrimps in there.
Yep.
So I didn't.
There wasn't many scrimps.
There was only one. And that was only.
But it had
one
they were huge.
Big old.
They weren't shrimps. They were big shrimps.
Yeah, these were prawns or something.
Yeah, they were big old boys.
Yeah.
You know.
This fit right in with what you do as far as the Lake Martin foodies.
It'd just be fat. Oh, you talking about foodie? Yeah, sure. I just thought you meant eating.
No,
I love it.
Yeah. But that too. Yeah. But judging those kind of things are fun. I would tell you, never be a beauty contest judge of little ones.
Oh my gosh!
Don't do it. I did it one time, and it had all those mamas behind, and so I left after judging. But that's just.
That's why basketball referees and football referees kind of sneak out at the end of the game. You don't want to be
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Throw some more pictures up of the gumbo.
We got more out here.
Let me see. Let me make sure I get them. This is the Lions Club. They won the gumbo. That's Chef Jeff LaMonica, and Matt Bowers, who is the president of the Alex City Lions Club.
Was that the one that had the hurricane with it?
You know what? I think it was. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Now, this right here is the chili, the old Red Dog boys right here. Let's see. There is. I make sure I get everybody's name on that. Hold your
I know 3 of them. I don't know who the guy on the far left, on our left, is. It's Chris Brown, Mr. Pike,
Sawyer
Pike, and Bo Culligan, and the other guy. I can't tell who he is.
They were having way too much fun early, but these guys have done it before, and thank y'all for doing that. There's a nice picture of the background of downtown Alexander City. This is the fan favorite, and congratulations to my old buddy, Mr.
I can't see who they are. It's so far away.
Tom McMullen and his lovely wife Stacy.
Yeah.
Marcus and Sabrina Osborne.
Oh yeah.
Carla Culligan and Deborah Polson were part of the fan favorite there, and I think they did. The gumbo, I believe. But there was Tom told me he had 8 pounds of chicken and 10 pounds of
sausage.
Sausage, I believe. There is the president of the of Main Street, Miss Michelle West. Michelle, you did a great job. Thank you so much.
Works her tail off, too.
Yes, she does. And there is a lot of work. And there's part of the Lions Club there, and a lot of hard working. And those folks get there early. We just kind of bebopped in there and sat down and enjoyed. But
it's nice.
They did all the work. And of course, I think we had Jonathan Bloom there with a little entertainment, getting down on it. But Jonathan, thank you for what you do. But again, this is a great event in downtown Alexander City, and thank y'all. And I didn't get a picture of the tent decoration, but the you are the Unruly Boys, and that's Ruly ROUX, like they spell
like it.
Down in Cajunville. But again, this is a.
You know, it's a neat little area we're in. I was reading about this the other day, how we're kind of right smack down between like low country, the Cajun food, also the Appalachia food, and then stirred into there, you got like Native American and slave culture and all that. Like, there's so many different elements at times.
I got to go back to Appalachian food.
Yeah,
what are you talking when you say, what kind of food is that?
So I think Appalachia typically is going to be like your breads, your fried breads, and
really?
Yeah, it's poverty food, right?
Really?
It's things that you find.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Super interesting stuff. If you ever get a chance to look through, it's things that'll let you a lot of heavy breakfasts, a lot of like gravies and that kind of stuff.
Tomato gravy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you fix tomato gravy?
I've done it a couple times with my wife. The one I want to try is like red eye. You know, you do
Red eye.
like
Well, I love red eye gravy. Hadn't eaten one of those in a long time. Yeah.
Me neither. But I'm kind of nervous to take it on. I've never had anybody teach it to me. And a lot of times with new recipes like that, if you want to do it justice, you want somebody to kind of walk you through it a couple times.
Google it. Just Google it.
You can Google it, you know, but I hadn't got there yet. But yeah, I've done tomato gravy a couple times. I love it. I love just a regular white sausage gravy.
You mentioned Cajun food. I'm a big fan. There was God, what was that? I watched a movie. I got it recorded. It was done down in Louisiana. It was some troops on maneuvers. Southern Comfort. But it was some old boys that were in the National Guard.
Yeah,
they stirred up some Cajuns down there, and it was on. But I think that's when I really fell in love with the Cajun people.
Yeah, sure.
The Cajun music. I love Cajun music. The Cajun food, but the way they live life to the fullest.
They get after it out there.
Yeah.
They sure do. And we're just in such a neat little place in our area, so even like just all the way down to Tallapoosa or whatever. I mean, there's a ton of native culture out here. Then we're at the foothills of Appalachia. We're at the the lowlands over there, that low country where you get the like shrimp and grits and that kind of vibe.
Is that where low country boil comes from?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And you think about it, it's like there's people. Yeah, if we'd have been in Louisiana right now, you don't really have a ton of that influence.
I never thought about that.
they won't have a ton of Appalachian influence, you know. Now they still have slave culture, and you'll still get in like Native American stuff. But anyway, it's just a really unique place that we live, where we get all these different influence. I think it's really neat.
Low Country Bowl. This is what and y'all tell me what I'm leaving out. Low Country Bowl is corn, sausage, potatoes. Yeah, okay, and is it what's the seafood in that?
Crawfish.
Yeah, they do a lot of crawfish in it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, like, how do you differentiate that between like a bouillabaisse? Because a bouillabaisse is a little different too. And it's kind of like a Low Country Bowl.
Booty base.
Oh, I said bouillabaisse.
Oh, okay.
You talking about bayou base?
Bouillabaisse. Bouillabaisse. It's a different word. Bouille. BASE. So that's a little different. It'll have like a really intense saffron-y kind of broth that has some clams and some seafood, but also like your chicken and vegetables.
The closed caption thing on here is having a hard time.
Oh, but it's loving this right now. My wife and I went out to Charleston for her birthday a few weeks ago. We had a great time.
Charleston, South Carolina?
Yeah, if you ever get a chance, Charleston, South Carolina's got it going on
My friend and director of the Cancer Center, George Miranda, and his wife just went there for their 40th anniversary. Yeah. And it's a neat. That's just a neat place to visit. It's been a while since I've been there.
We get in that kind of low country. It's gorgeous, that tall grass, and blue water ripping through. But then you get on like King Street and Queen Street over there, and it's like a Louis Vuitton store and a Gucci store, and then there's like a thrift store, like a local boutique next door. You know, there's a chocolatier. There's all these different like. So we spent a whole day just walking that street.
They were talking to a friend they had that's a musician that's a heck of an artist. She lives like on a High Creek, I think that's what you call it.
Okay, yeah.
And what that is when the tide is up, she has water. When the tide goes down,
that's weird. Yeah.
That's just Charleston.
Yeah, I mean, and there's like a ton of culture and history. Yes, with the mossy and all that. But they have a ton of history. They care. They preserve their history. They do a great job with the old buildings and having that kind of stuff. But also, you know, you'll find that like a lot of movie stars have homes in
Charleston. Really?
Reese Witherspoon had one. Really? Stephen Colbert. Because there's some really high end areas as well. It's really neat.
You never cease to amaze me.
Yeah, that's
it's kind of like going to Savannah, Georgia. You know, it's fun to get.
It is. Yeah.
Fun to get a horse and buggy ride in Savannah and just ride around.
We're gonna get on our buggy and we'll be right back. The Mitchell House is located in downtown Dave with 2 streets over. Let me, the Lake Martin-Dale Area Chamber of Commerce is having their luncheon there this month. You can have a luncheon there. You can have a birthday party there. You can have a wedding. There's just so many different events you can have there. And no matter how small or no matter really how large, get in touch with Miss Vivian today at MitchellHouseEvents.com.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Brown Nursing Home on Washington Street in Alexander City is a 68-bed facility. Therapies offered are physical, occupational, speech, IV, and wound healing. Very important to know, Brown Nursing Home accepts most insurances. Catherine Sykes is the RN Director of Nursing, Dr. Timothy Corbin is the Medical Director, and Dylan Beagles is the Administrator, and one fine staff that'll take care of you. It's all about you at Brown Nursing Home. 256-329-9061.
There's only one clear choice in the Lake Martin area for plumbing, heating, and air. That's All Clear Plumbing and Air. Our professionally trained technicians offer full-service repair and installation on all major brands. From drips to water heaters, thermostats to entire air conditioning and heating systems, and everything in between. Our fast, reliable, and guaranteed top-notch customer service will keep you informed and up to speed through the entire process. Call us today or look for us on Facebook and Instagram at All Clear Plumbing and Air, 256-496-2056. License number 19172.
Benton Clearing and Grading is Cody and LD Benton, and they got your job in sight. Moving dirt is a clean job to them. Clearing a lot for your home or business is what they do, and they do it right. Call LD or Cody today at 256-397-2531 or 397-2532 for a quote today. I promise you, they'll do the job right. That's Benton Clearing and Grading.
We get it. Easy isn't always easy. A simple paint job turns into drywall quick. At Russell Do-It Center at Building Supply, we got you covered. With 9 locations across central Alabama, contractors and do-it-yourselfers can trust we have your back. Our experienced staff is here to be the voice of reason when projects get tough. Whether online or in-store, shop all the best brands with our Best Rewards loyalty program. Russell Do-It Center and Building Supply, local since 1984.
Thunderbolt Lightfoot at Oscar's Cafe on Highway 49 South in Dadeville, Alabama is looking to see you today. And let me tell you, they got great food. They've always had great food all these years. Now, they still got that atmosphere. They still got that service. They still cater. Let me stop right there. 15 to 415 they can handle. So give them a call today at Oscar's Highway 49 South in Dadeville. 256-825-4827. It's just a head shaker out here. I wish we could share with you the rest of the stories, but we can't. Chris Giddens with us out here.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on in the air conditioning heating world?
It's maintenance time, baby. It's maintenance time. This is the time of year everybody wants to get their unit checked out and seen about. We know we've got a hot summer coming up, I think.
Tell them who to get in contact with.
Arctic Air and Heat. I tell you, this is the way I like to say it. Most people want a company that's not private equity, that's mom and pop owned, that's been around for 20 years would be great.
Golly.
With 5-star reviews, with over 300 reviews on Google, that offers 0% APR financing for 60 months. You were talking
about that just the other day.
Yeah, man.
So it's done just on like an app.
Yeah, there's nobody else in our area. There's not 2 companies that can say all of those things.
Wow.
So we're kind of set aside that way. And this is just me being proud of my family.
Sure.
My dad started this business.
Daryl Kazile.
That's him. That's it. It started 22 years ago. And, I'm just really tickled to be a part of it now. And been, they say bad news travels fast, right? Good news takes a lot longer. And I think if you can stand the test of a couple decades, in this kind of a world where bad news gets around so fast, that you're doing something right. So,
Good. I'm glad for you and your family.
Me too.
Family owned and operated.
That's it. Local as it gets.
In the Gap.
In the Gap, right between Elliott City and Davos. You got both got a new shop coming up there. You may see it if you're right down 280, right past Walls Tire and Lake Martin Garage. If you look up there, there's a big gray building coming up. That's the new Arctic Air and Heat.
Really?
shop.
Okay. I didn't know y'all were doing that.
Yeah, new offices up there. Which, most people don't go to their heating and air company, shop necessarily. They want you to come to their house. But
what will y'all use that for?
Well, we're finding ourselves growing and kind of expanding out of our current building, and
that's a good problem.
Yeah, it is. It is. So we'll actually have a stock of equipment there, so our customers won't have to wait for a long time because we'll already have units there and parts there. So that just leads to less time people are without air conditioning or heat. We'll be able to fabricate metal. People don't really do that anymore, but we can do that.
You growing up in that business, and now that you've gotten involved in that business, if you hadn't gotten involved in that, what direction would you have gone in as far as job wise?
Yeah, it's tough because I got my degree in English and I came to work here.
That's
actually.
right.
I was working at Show Enough Barbecue for a while.
Did you ever think about getting into the restaurant business?
Yeah, for sure. But my kind of pipe dream. My pipe dream would be like to buy a Show Enough Barbecue, right? Because I just love it, and I've got a ton of fond memories from there.
Sure.
But I guess I was working there every weekend. Then I got this gig. I had to do an internship somewhere. So I took an internship here at WAXC and WKJ at the time. This is back when I was over at the other place. I don't remember. Boys and Girls Club?
Yeah.
So that's where it was.
97.5.
Yeah. And I was board op, and then they let me crack the mic every now and then and do time temp, And
now you do football.
Yeah. So I still get to do that. I had to, so I don't know, maybe I was there, but I guess when I was here, and I've always kind of considered John Kennedy sort of a mentor for me. And I don't know that he would think that, but I did. And he meant a lot to me, and taught me a lot.
You got something on your mind?
I'm just, not many people say that about John probably, but he's a good guy.
I'm going to tell you, John is polarizing, I think.
Yeah.
But I think John is maybe got a little big city vibe to him, but people think that I'm a little broad strokes like that too, and I think that's it's more of that than anything. Where he's just like, we'll figure out the details. Here's the big, and I'm very much like that. So it's tough for me in school too, especially like math class or whatever. I would get, okay, I get it. All right, let's go. It's called a conceptual learner. So I get the concept. Let me go. Okay, I'll figure it out. But so I don't know, maybe something like that. I do remember like writing commercials for other heating and air companies that weren't my family's and going like, maybe I could help.
And see what you're saying right there. If I don't believe in Arctic Air and Heat, I can't advertise for it.
Yeah, for sure.
And I sure can't write a script because I'm in doing this show, because we do a lot of just live reads. That's what I like.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to change it. It
goes a long way when you don't have to create a bunch of nonsense and you can just speak from your heart. And that was like, that's one thing I loved about here and being able to, I loved giving away free stuff, and I loved promoting my community. One of the reasons I love WAXC and KGA.
You and my little girl did some stuff together on the show.
You got to give back to the community too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
absolutely.
It is still out there because I laugh at her accent. Cost me a lot of money for her to lose that accent.
Really? Sure enough. Yeah, well, it's Yeah, it's still out there. Every now and then I'll pull it up. They're still out there on YouTube.
What was it called? Lake Life. Yeah.
Have you ever done a show like this and had a monitor to give you the words to say? Have you ever done that?
No.
Okay.
No, I would. This is another thing that I think I kind of got from this place, but a lot of it from you when I was producing here is watching how you make the sausage a little bit when you were doing the evening show, right? And seeing how much of the show, you kind of mentioned earlier, so much of the show is not where the cameras are rolling. A lot of it's when we're in a commercial break and you're building chemistry and you're, figuring out where the segment's gonna go and that kind of thing.
Most of the time we didn't have a clue.
Yeah.
We still
a lot
don't
of
have a clue.
Yeah.
That's why I sat down with you this morning That's why there's no paperwork right here.
No.
I mean, you know, I just, now, every now and then, like when John was out here, Forbes, talking about the quarry, I had a couple of notes because I'm not familiar with that, but I don't want to know what you're going to talk about.
Yeah.
I don't want to know what you're going to talk about. Will you sit down?
I think it reads too. I think that plays in for what you're doing, where it's like people know that you're asking a question, not that is pre-recorded, pre-scripted, and you already know what the answer is going to be and all of that.
I can't do that. I cannot do that.
But that is the industry standard. I think that's what they want you to do, is have it all mapped out. But I think it reads better and it plays better. There's pros and cons to it. There's sometimes where they can go a little dry and you can get a little wandery and maybe you don't get where you want to. But
we do it every day.
It just is what it is. But
thank you, JJ.
Yeah, we got just a ton of little inside jokes. But anyway, Arctic Air and Heat, if you need to, call us. We're doing maintenances right now.
Okay. That tickle you?
Oh, man. I'm hallucinating. I think it was sleep last night.
Still from that gumbo and that chili.
Jesus Christ. Just pouring sweat right now.
Oh my!
It's chilly in here to me.
Yeah, good. That's good, man.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
But you know, and that's one thing. I'll go back to John Kennedy because John is a good guy to work for, and he just wants you to do your job.
Yeah.
And
He'll
that's
pay
not,
you.
That's not asking a whole lot.
One of the biggest things I learned from him was like just pay people. And I was like, well, duh. Who wouldn't do that? And then you work at other places and you deal with other folks and you realize like that's not all that common. There are people that just won't pay you. You know.
I won't mention his name, but we were having a like a sales meeting, not a big one, but it was out here in the studio. And the guy says, it was something brought up. He said, "That's not my job." Well, you know what? That was the wrong thing to say. We'll be right back. Let me tell you about these folks down here in Opelika, Alabama. Are you ready for a great deal on a new or used vehicle? I'm talking about Glenn Smith in Opelika. Truckloads of fresh inventory are arriving now at Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika. Go by and see them today.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open, located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area, and they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all: Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
Cloud9 is a lifestyle boutique downtown Alexander City. We're right on Main Street next to Carlisle's, and we're open from 10 to 5 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturdays. We offer a variety of items ranging from ladies' clothing from size extra small to 2XL. We have baby clothes including newborn gifts. We have wedding registries and the beloved Diva Wash. If you know, you know. Follow us on social media and come see us today on Main Street.
Wintertime in the South is mild compared to other parts of the country, but we still tend to be less active and spend more time indoors. Show your heart some love this winter by getting it checked out at the UAB Heart and Vascular Clinic at Russell Medical. I'm Dr. Kevin Sublett, and our entire clinic is dedicated to keeping your heart healthy. We're right here in your own community and backed by the knowledge and expertise of UAB Medicine. Make an appointment today by calling 256-234-2644 or visit uabmedicine.org/heartrussell.
Carlisle Heating and Air says it's tune-up time for your HVAC system. Having your unit tuned up increases energy efficiency and can reduce the wear and tear on your unit. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019 for a price. Serving the Lake Martin area, Alexander City, Dadeville, Jackson Gap, and Goodwater. Don't get hot, be cool. Call Carlisle Heating and Air today at 256-234-0019. Don't get hot, be cool. Payne's Furniture, located in the heart of downtown Dadeville, Alabama, is rocking these days with a great selection of quality rocking chairs and Adirondacks, dining room tables, bedding, sofa sectionals, and even a Cinderella carriage bed frame. Donald Payne has been in the furniture business for decades. It's simple. If you don't see it, say, Donald, can you find it for me? That's Payne Furniture, downtown Dadeville, Alabama. 256-825-7727 is the number.
Going on right now at Glenn Smith and Opelika.
Enjoy huge savings on our complete lineup of GMC Sierras and GMC Terrains. Full-size and powerful GMC Sierra at $13,500 off.
Buy today and make no payments for 120 days.
Drive away in the stylish GMC Terrain as low as $395 a month. People from all over the USA buy from Glenn Smith Chevrolet.
Check us out 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
And thank y'all for being with us today. Chris, is always fun to be out here. Thanks for, and we had fun at the. I hope we get to do this gumbo thing, chili cook-off. I hope they'll do it again next year because it is a fundraiser for Main Street downtown Alexander City. So hope maybe us three can get on some other kind of judging.
I'm here for it.
Going on.
I'm here for it.
Like a bourbon tasting, judging.
I'd have to do that. I'd have to do that after 7 though.
Yeah, but we should do it live. That's what I would like.
Do you remember? I don't know if you were producing the at home, the night show I did there for a while, which I loved from 6 to 7. Oh, it was fun.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But we did a tomato eating contest.
I wasn't there for the tomato. Yeah, I went there.
Tomato sandwich eating contest. It was me and Andy Tucker and Wade Jones. I'm thinking I can. Wade Jones is a beast.
Yeah.
He took that one tomato sandwich in one bite, crammed it in his mouth. It was gone.
See, but you can't enjoy it doing it that way, though.
Yeah, I was enjoying it. Maybe we can do that with us
salt,
three.
Black pepper, white bread, and mayonnaise.
Us three do it one morning.
Well, I'm here for it.
Okay.
Pancakes and sausage.
Yeah.
Not today.
Hey, y'all have a good day. We'll see you back out here tomorrow.
See you guys.